Okay, so get this. Did you know that moringa has like 7 times more vitamin C than oranges
Wow.
and 25 times more iron than spinach?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
That's right. This humble green plant,
Right.
it's packed with more nutrients than some of the most popular superfoods out there,
Mm,
and it's everywhere.
it is.
So today,
Yeah.
are we witnessing the rise of a genuine superfood?
Mm.
Or is this just another fleeting
Yeah.
health trend?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to find out.
Absolutely.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into the world of moringa to uncover the truth.
I love it.
So we've got,
Yeah.
we've got all kinds of research articles,
Mhm.
historical analyses, even reports on moringa's impact on global sustainability.
Nice. Very nice.
So by the end of this, you'll be able to decide for yourself, miracle tree, or is it marketing magic?
I'm excited.
All right.
It's fascinating how these superfood trends, they just
Right.
catch on, don't they? But what's interesting about moringa is that it's not some new discovery.
Right.
Its use dates back thousands of years, particularly in Ayurvedic practices.
Okay, so let's go back in time for a moment.
Okay.
5,000 years. That's a pretty impressive track record.
It is.
What can you tell us about moringa's historical significance and how it was used traditionally?
Well, originating in the foothills of the Himalayas, moringa has been a staple in South Asian cultures for millennia.
Why?
And ancient texts
Yeah.
refer to it as the miracle tree,
Mm.
highlighting its wide-ranging uses in traditional medicine.
Right.
So, for instance, in Ayurveda,
Okay.
moringa is believed to balance the body's energies, and it was used to treat a variety of ailments from digestive issues to skin conditions. And
Wow.
get this, it was even used to purify water.
Water purification. I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive for a plant.
it is.
It seems like moringa has been a multi-purpose resource
Mhm.
for centuries.
Yeah.
But how did it spread beyond South Asia?
That's a great question. Moringa's adaptability is a key part of its story.
Hmm.
It thrives in, various climates from the arid regions of Africa to the tropical islands of the Caribbean.
Wow.
And this resilience has allowed it to spread globally, playing a crucial role in combating malnutrition in many developing countries.
That makes total sense. A plant that can grow in those harsh conditions and packed with nutrients
Yes.
would be a valuable asset
Yes.
in regions facing food insecurity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because it can grow where other crops struggle,
Right.
moringa has become a vital source of nutrition for millions of people worldwide.
That's incredible. I'm starting to see why there's so much buzz around moringa. But of course, the big question on everyone's mind is, does it live up to the hype?
Right.
Let's dive into the science and see what moringa's nutritional profile looks like.
All right, let's unpack that nutritional powerhouse.
Okay.
One of the most striking things about moringa is its sheer density of vitamins and minerals. We're talking significant amounts of vitamins A, C, and E, along with essential minerals like calcium, potassium, and iron.
You mentioned iron earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Our sources highlight the fact that moringa has 25 times more iron than spinach.
Yeah,
That's a pretty bold claim.
it is.
So what does that actually mean for our bodies?
Well, first, it's important to understand that iron is crucial for red blood cell production,
Right.
which carries oxygen throughout our bodies.
Right.
If you're deficient in iron, you might experience fatigue, weakness, and even shortness of breath.
Mm.
So moringa's high iron content makes it a valuable food source for combating iron deficiency, particularly in regions where anemia is prevalent.
So it's not just about having more iron, it's about the potential impact on people's health and well-being.
Exactly.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, the thing that surprised me the most was moringa's protein content.
Yeah.
A complete protein from a plant. How is that possible?
You're right to be surprised. Most plant-based protein sources lack one or more of the 9 essential amino acids our bodies need. But moringa contains all 9, making it a complete protein source, comparable to some animal-based products.
Okay.
This makes it an exceptional option for vegetarians, vegans, or anyone looking to incorporate more plant-based protein into their diet.
So for our listeners who are trying to reduce their meat consumption or are following a plant-based lifestyle, moringa could be a real game changer when it comes to getting enough protein.
Absolutely. It's a versatile and accessible source of high-quality protein that can easily be incorporated into various dishes.
We've covered vitamins, minerals, and protein. What else should we know about moringa's nutritional value?
We can't forget about antioxidants, which are crucial for protecting ourselves from damage caused by free radicals.
Hold on.
Yeah.
For those of us who aren't scientists, can you explain what free radicals are
Okay.
and why we should care about them?
Yeah, think of free radicals as unstable molecules that can damage our cells, leading to inflammation and various health problems. Okay. Antioxidants neutralize these harmful molecules, acting like tiny superheroes protecting our bodies. Right. And moringa is packed with them. It's particularly rich in quercetin, chlorogenic acid, and beta-carotene, which are all potent antioxidants associated with numerous health benefits.
So moringa's like a shield against cellular damage.
Exactly.
That's a pretty powerful image.
It's like having a built-in defense system against the daily wear and tear our bodies experience.
So far, moringa sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, how does it actually compare to other superfoods we often hear about?
Yeah.
We've all seen those headlines claiming that moringa has 7 times more vitamin C than oranges and all these other impressive multiples.
Yeah.
Do those comparisons really hold up?
Those comparisons are definitely attention-grabbing, but it's important to consider the context.
Okay.
While moringa might have a higher concentration of certain nutrients per serving, it doesn't necessarily mean it's superior to other healthy foods.
Right.
Remember, a balanced diet with a variety of fruits, vegetables, and other nutrient-rich foods is always the best approach.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not about crowning a single superfood champion,
Right.
but about incorporating a diverse range of nutritious foods into our diets.
Exactly.
Each food brings its own unique set of nutrients and benefits to the table.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've established that moringa is a nutritional powerhouse.
Yeah.
But what about its potential health benefits?
Right.
Our sources are bursting with claims about moringa's ability to boost immunity, reduce inflammation, manage blood sugar, and even support heart health.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot to cover.
Let's take a closer look at what the science actually says about these claims.
Let's do it. There's a lot to unpack, and we need to separate fact from fiction.
Great. Let's start with immunity. Given the current focus on staying healthy, this is probably top of mind for many of our listeners.
Well, you're right. Immunity is a hot topic these days. And moringa does have some interesting components that could play a role in immune support. For example, remember those antioxidants we talked about?
Yeah.
They help protect immune cells from damage, allowing them to function more effectively.
That makes sense. So it's not just about directly fighting off pathogens, it's about strengthening our body's natural defenses.
Precisely. And moringa is a good source of vitamin C, which is known to support various immune functions.
Right.
Some preliminary research suggests that moringa might also have antibacterial and antiviral properties, but more studies are needed to confirm these effects.
So while we can't definitively say that moringa is a cure-all for every ailment, it does seem to have some promising potential in the realm of immune support.
Yeah, it's definitely an area of ongoing research.
What about inflammation?
Okay.
Our sources mentioned that moringa could be beneficial in that area as well.
Yes, moringa contains several compounds with known anti-inflammatory properties like isothiocyanates and flavonoids.
Okay, break it down for us. What are isothiocyanates and flavonoids, and how do they help with inflammation?
Think of inflammation as your body's response to injury or infection. It's a natural process that helps with healing, but chronic inflammation can lead to various health problems. Isothiocyanates and flavonoids are plant compounds that can help regulate the inflammatory response, preventing it from spiraling out of control.
So moringa is like a peacekeeper, helping to calm things down when inflammation gets out of hand.
That's a good way to put it. And reducing chronic inflammation is linked to a lower risk of developing many chronic diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and even some types of cancer.
That's incredible. It sounds like managing inflammation is a crucial aspect of overall health.
Absolutely. It's like tending to the foundation of a house. A strong foundation supports everything else.
Okay, let's move on to another health concern that's on many people's minds these days, blood sugar management. With the rise of diabetes, I'm sure many of our listeners are wondering if moringa can help in that area.
You're right. Diabetes is a growing concern worldwide. And while moringa shouldn't be seen as a replacement for conventional treatments, some research suggests it could play a supportive role in blood sugar management.
So how does moringa affect blood sugar levels?
Some studies have shown that moringa leaf extract can help improve insulin sensitivity.
Now, for those of us who aren't familiar with how insulin works, can you explain why insulin sensitivity is important?
Of course, insulin is a hormone that helps our cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream, regulating our blood sugar levels. When cells become resistant to insulin, it means they need more insulin to absorb the same amount of glucose.
Right.
This can lead to elevated blood sugar levels and eventually type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
Moringa seems to help improve insulin sensitivity, making our cells more responsive to insulin and better able to regulate blood sugar.
So moringa could potentially help prevent those spikes in blood sugar that can be harmful in the long run.
Exactly. And maintaining stable blood sugar levels is not only important for people with diabetes, but for everyone's overall health and well-being.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about heart health. Our sources mentioned some potential benefits of moringa in this area as well. What can you tell us about that?
Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death worldwide. So finding ways to support heart health is crucial. Moringa's potential benefits for heart health are multifaceted. Some studies have shown that moringa can help lower LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that can build up in arteries, and increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes.
Hmm.
It's also been linked to lower blood pressure, another key factor in maintaining a healthy heart.
So moringa is like a two-for-one deal when it comes to heart health, tackling both cholesterol and blood pressure. Are there any other ways moringa might support heart health?
Remember those powerful antioxidants we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
Well, they also play a role in protecting the heart from damage caused by oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is essentially an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body, and it can contribute to the development of heart disease.
Hmm.
By boosting our antioxidant defenses, moringa might help protect our hearts from this damage.
So those antioxidants are really working overtime. It's amazing how one plant can have such a diverse range of benefits. We've covered a lot of ground here, from boosting immunity to reducing inflammation, managing blood sugar, and supporting heart health. But we're not done yet, are we? What about digestion?
You're right, we still have more to explore. Digestive health is often overlooked, but it's crucial for overall well-being. And moringa might just be a digestive superhero in disguise.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell us more about moringa's digestive superpowers.
Well, for starters, moringa is a good source of fiber, which is essential for keeping things moving smoothly through our digestive system.
So it helps prevent those uncomfortable bouts of constipation that no one wants to talk about.
Exactly. But it goes beyond that. Moringa has also been linked to a healthy gut microbiome.
Wait, remind us again. What's the gut microbiome and why is it so important?
Think of your gut microbiome as a vast ecosystem of trillions of bacteria that live in your digestive tract. These bacteria play a crucial role in everything from digestion and nutrient absorption to immune function and even mental health. A balanced gut microbiome is essential for overall well-being.
So those little gut bacteria are our tiny but mighty allies.
Huh?
How does moringa help keep them happy?
Some studies suggest that moringa can act as a prebiotic, providing nourishment for the beneficial bacteria in our gut. This helps promote a balanced microbiome, which in turn supports a healthy digestive system and contributes to overall well-being.
It's amazing to think that something as simple as adding moringa to our diet could have such a profound impact on the delicate balance of our gut microbiome.
It really highlights the interconnectedness of our bodies and the importance of nourishing every aspect of our health.
We've talked about moringa's potential benefits for our insides, but what about its effects on our outward appearance? Our sources mentioned some potential skin and hair benefits as well. Can moringa really help us look and feel our best?
That's an interesting question, and there's definitely some evidence to suggest that moringa can contribute to healthy skin and hair.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell us more about these beauty benefits.
Well, remember those potent antioxidants we discussed earlier? They don't just protect our insides, they also help protect our skin from damage caused by free radicals and environmental stressors. This can help prevent premature aging, reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and promote a healthy, youthful glow.
So moringa is like a natural anti-aging secret weapon.
You could say that. It's like giving your skin a shield against the damaging effects of time and the environment.
I like the sound of that. But what about hair? Can moringa help with that too?
Moringa oil in particular is rich in vitamins A and E, which are known to nourish and moisturize the scalp and hair follicles. This can help promote hair growth, strengthen hair strands, and prevent breakage.
So if you're struggling with dry, brittle hair or even hair loss, moringa oil might be worth trying.
Exactly. It's a natural and gentle way to support healthy hair growth and give your locks a boost of shine and vitality.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here, from moringa's ancient history to its impressive nutritional profile and wide-ranging health benefits. It seems like this plant really does live up to its reputation as a miracle tree. But before we all rush out to stock our pantries with moringa, let's talk about the different forms it comes in and how to actually use it.
That's a great point. Moringa is incredibly versatile and can be incorporated into your routine in various ways.
So let's break it down. What are the most common forms of moringa available, and how can our listeners incorporate them into their daily lives?
Probably the most versatile form is moringa powder, made from the dried and ground leaves of the plant. It has a slightly earthy flavor that can be easily added to smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal, or even baked goods.
I've seen moringa powder popping up in all sorts of recipes lately. It seems like a convenient way to get a concentrated dose of moringa's nutrients.
You're right. It's a great option for those who want to add a nutritional boost to their meals without drastically altering their diet.
What about those who aren't fans of the earthy flavor? Are there other options available?
Absolutely. If you're not keen on the taste or prefer a more convenient option, moringa capsules are readily available. They provide a pre-measured dose, making it easy to incorporate into your daily routine.
Capsules are definitely a good option for those who are always on the go. What about moringa tea? Heard that's a popular way to enjoy its benefits.
You're right. Moringa tea is a delicious and refreshing way to get your daily dose of moringa. It has a subtle, slightly sweet flavor and can be enjoyed hot or cold.
I'm a tea lover, so I have to give that a try. We've also talked about moringa oil and its benefits for skin and hair. How is moringa oil typically used?
Moringa oil can be applied directly to the skin as a moisturizer or added to your favorite skincare products. It's lightweight and absorbs quickly, leaving your skin feeling soft and hydrated. You can also use it as a hair treatment to add shine and moisture, or even apply it to your scalp to nourish hair follicles and promote healthy growth.
Okay, so we've got powder capsules, tea, and oil. That's a lot of options. But before we all get too carried away with adding moringa to everything, are there any potential downsides or things we should be aware of?
That's a great question. While moringa is generally considered safe for most people, it's always a good idea to start with a small dose and gradually increase it as needed. As with any supplement, it's important to talk to your doctor before adding it to your routine, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications.
That's sound advice. It's always better to err on the side of caution. But I have to say, everything we've learned about moringa so far has been overwhelmingly positive. It's amazing how one plant can offer so much. But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the bigger picture. Our sources highlight moringa's potential impact on sustainability and global issues.
This is where things get really exciting. Moringa isn't just a superfood for individuals, it has the potential to make a real difference on a global scale.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What makes moringa such a sustainable crop?
Well, for starters, it's incredibly resilient. We talked earlier about its ability to thrive in harsh climates like arid and semi-arid regions where other crops struggle to grow. This makes it a valuable resource in areas facing drought and food insecurity.
That's incredibly important, especially in a world increasingly affected by climate change. But how does moringa actually contribute to solving problems like malnutrition?
Moringa is like a nutritional powerhouse packed into a tiny tree. It's a rich source of essential vitamins, minerals, and protein, making it an ideal supplement for people who lack access to a diverse and nutritious diet. It can be grown locally, providing a sustainable and affordable source of essential nutrients in regions where malnutrition is prevalent.
So moringa could be a key player in combating malnutrition, especially in developing countries where access to nutritious food is limited. That's a powerful thought.
Absolutely, and it goes beyond just nutrition. Moringa also has some incredible environmental benefits.
Okay, I'm hooked.
Oh.
Tell me more about moringa's environmental superpowers.
For one thing, moringa is a nitrogen-fixing plant. That means it can actually improve soil fertility, making it a valuable asset for farmers in regions with depleted soils.
So moringa is like a natural fertilizer, helping to revitalize the land.
Exactly. It's a win-win for both the environment and the people who rely on that land for their livelihoods. And there's more. Moringa also has natural water purification properties.
Wait, so moringa can help clean water too? How does that work?
Moringa seeds contain a protein that acts as a natural coagulant binding to impurities in water and causing them to settle to the bottom. This makes it a simple and effective way to purify water in areas where access to clean drinking water is limited.
That's incredible. Moringa is like a multi-purpose tool for tackling some of the world's most pressing challenges. It's nutritious, sustainable, and environmentally friendly. It's hard to believe one plant can do so much.
It really is remarkable, and it highlights the importance of looking to nature for solutions to the challenges we face.
Well, I think it's safe to say that moringa is more than just a trendy superfood. It's a plant with a rich history. a remarkable nutritional profile, and the potential to make a real difference in the world.
I couldn't agree more. It's a true testament to the power of nature and the incredible potential that lies within the plant kingdom.
So after this deep dive into the world of moringa, what's the final verdict? Miracle tree or marketing magic?
I think the evidence speaks for itself. Moringa is a nutritional powerhouse with a wide array of potential benefits. While more research is always being done, what we know so far is certainly promising.
And beyond its individual benefits, moringa's potential to address global issues like malnutrition and water scarcity is truly inspiring.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions can be the most powerful.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling inspired to add a little more moringa into my life.
I think that's a great idea. Whether you try moringa powder in your smoothies, sip on some moringa tea, or incorporate moringa oil into your skincare routine, there are many ways to experience the power of this remarkable plant.
And on that note, we'll leave you to do just that. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of moringa. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep exploring the wonders that nature has to offer.